In this episode of our series, we'll explore what trophic levels are and how they organize feeding relationships, then examine each trophic level in detail, and finally, the role of decomposers in recycling nutrients. Trophic levels are essentially the different stages in a food chain, with each level containing organisms that share similar feeding strategies. Trophic levels are numbered sequentially, starting with level 1 at the base of the food chain. Each subsequent level is numbered according to its distance from the primary energy source, also known as producers. Let's examine each trophic level systematically. Trophic level 1 contains producers, organisms that form the foundation of all food chains. These include plants on land and algae in aquatic environments, both capable of manufacturing their own food through photosynthesis. Producers harness solar energy to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose. They provide themselves with energy whilst building complex molecules for growth and are essentially biological solar panels, converting light energy into chemical energy that powers entire ecosystems. Without producers capturing energy from the sun, no other life could exist on Earth. They provide the energy base upon which all other trophic levels depend. Trophic level 2 contains primary consumers, the herbivores. These organisms feed exclusively on producers, obtaining energy by digesting plant material. Examples include cows munching grass, caterpillars devouring leaves, and tiny organisms such as zooplankton consuming algae in oceans. Primary consumers are called primary because they're the first consumers in the food chain, directly accessing energy stored by producers. They've evolved specialized digestive systems to break down tough plant materials like cellulose, extracting nutrients that carnivores couldn't access directly. Trophic level 3 contains secondary consumers, carnivores that prey upon herbivores. These predators, including foxes hunting rabbits, birds catching caterpillars, and small fish eating zooplankton, obtain energy by consuming primary consumers. The energy these carnivores obtain originated from sunlight captured by plants, then passed through herbivores. With each transfer, substantial energy is lost through respiration, movement, and heat production, making less energy available at higher levels. Trophic level 4 contains tertiary consumers that eat other carnivores. These high level predators, such as eagles catching snakes, polar bears hunting seals, or sharks consuming smaller predatory fish, sit near the top of food chains. They require large territories or ranges because the available energy at this level supports fewer individuals. Some carnivores have no natural predators except humans and occupy the highest trophic level in their ecosystems. These apex predators, like lions, orcas, and crocodiles, regulate prey populations and maintain ecosystem balance through top down control. Food chains rarely extend beyond four trophic levels because energy losses at each transfer are substantial. Approximately 90% of energy is lost between levels through respiration, movement, and heat production, leaving insufficient energy to support additional levels. Decomposers operate outside the traditional trophic level structure but remain essential. Bacteria and fungi decompose dead organisms from all trophic levels, breaking down complex organic matter into simple compounds. They secrete digestive enzymes into their surroundings, breaking down proteins, carbohydrates, and fats into small, soluble molecules. These molecules then diffuse into decomposer cells, providing them with nutrients while simultaneously releasing minerals back into soil or water. This recycling process ensures nutrients remain available for producers, completing the nutrient cycle. Without decomposers, dead organisms would accumulate, locking away nutrients indefinitely. Ecosystems would eventually collapse as producers exhausted available minerals, demonstrating decomposers' critical ecological role. Understanding trophic levels reveals how energy flows through ecosystems and illustrates organisms' interdependence. Each level depends on those below it for energy, creating complex webs of feeding relationships.